Hey friends, this is Laura with Potpourri of Life. I hope that you had a fabulous day. As I shared in my previous video with the slideshow of our spring transition through summer, I shared that my husband and I today took off into northern New Hampshire through the White Mountains and into Vermont. We went into Lyndonville. I think that's where the antique shop is, right? We go to an antique shop, and we haven't been for a couple of years. Maybe it's been about 3 years now. We go up there, and I love this shop. It's very eclectic. It's very unique. It's antiques. It's also not antique, so it's kind of just whatever you find. So I go there to kind of find things that I might be looking for, or possibly add to my decor. And I found a few things that matches my, is it salmon or salmon falls?
Salmon Falls.
Salmon Falls pottery. I love that pottery, and I have some, and I add to it whenever I can. And they had some there that some bowls that I was really interested in getting. So I picked those up, and we found a few other things that we were interested in, because there was one thing David found that I told him we want to build something. I'll share that in a future video. But he found exactly what we needed to be able to do that project. So I'm looking forward to making that with him, of course. Right, honey?
Sure.
Sure. So if I sound congested, it's because while I was out there and we got out of the car, and there was a lot of foliage out there, a lot of flowers that I'm allergic to. So I'm all congested, and and my throat is sore, and I'll be fine. I'll just drink some respiratory tea that I made for him a little bit later, because I know I sound very like I'm sick, and I'm not. It's just a reaction to all the beauty I got to enjoy today. But it was absolutely the perfect day to go up there. We looked, as we've been working on the transition from spring, summer to fall, winter in our home, we looked at the foliage calendar online to say, okay, when is it going to be peak? What's the temperature? What is it going to be like? And we've had rain earlier in the week, which was fine. It kept us inside. It kept us focused. And then we knew that today would be the day to go. And oh my goodness, I'm glad we had the foresight to check, because the temperature, the sunshine, it was just, oh my gosh. And the colors, I tried taking pictures of us as we were driving. I haven't looked at all the pictures yet, so some of them will be fine, some of them will be kind of blurry, so I'll probably not put the blurry ones on. But it was gorgeous. So we went up to this area because I love going up there. It's usually quite beautiful, and plus I love this antique collectibles shop. And then we went further up, because while we were there, one of the workers was telling us about, are you going up to the lake? And I'm like, what lake? What was the name of it?
Lake Willoughby.
Lake Willoughby. If you're in this area, it is so spectacular. It's just starting to go past peak up in that area right now, but it is beautiful. And I mean, I had never been up there, so I'm like, oh my gosh. The sides of the road, there's water coming down off the rocks. And as we were coming back, it was looking like the rocks were crying out of joy. That's just my perspective. And then we saw a sign for a farm. So we said, hey, after we get back from the lake area, let's go up there. I like going to small farms and stuff, because it said small farm. So we went up that hill, and we kept going up that hill. We kept looking for a small farm. And I think we found it, but it wasn't open, or it didn't look it. So maybe we should have stopped in. I don't know. So we kept going up. But the nice thing about that sign, it brought us to an area that was beautiful. And so we sat down on the grass under a tree, and it was just, I could have taken a nap. That's how good of a day it was. And the location of this tree and stuff, I wasn't even concerned about ticks. It was just, it was comfortable. The grass was comfortable, and it was a rock. What did they call it? It was a rock.
Find that right now.
It was like a rock something where it's actually preserved. I didn't see any rocks. I just saw farmers plowing the fields and stuff. So I don't know, maybe they were digging up rocks. I don't know. But it was preserved so that people could go and enjoy the views. And when you're up there, you look out and oh my heavens, we got pictures of that. Both of us did that. And it was just a phenomenal day. We couldn't have asked for a better day, a better getaway, because we still have a few more things to do in the house. And so it was great. And then on our way home, we stopped off at the farm stand. I tend to stop off. It's a big farm stand. So we stopped off there and then came home. I would have preferred to go to a little farm stand, but we couldn't find it. So, and I was getting tired because last night I only slept for 4 hours. Not a big deal. It happens every now and then. So I slept in the car. I got lots of sleep sleeping, my poor husband. But hey, you know what? He didn't have a co-pilot. He didn't need one, I guess. So anyways, we had a beautiful day. We took some wonderful pictures. He and I don't know about you. I had a great day. Did you?
It was awesome.
It was awesome. Of course it was awesome. He was with me. So what I wanted to share is the pictures that we took. He took some. I took some. And I took some in the car as well as we were moving. But that was a little difficult because moving cars, you just can't get great pictures. But I'm hoping I got a few that I'll be able to put. So you're going to get a slideshow on this. And this is New Hampshire into Vermont, the foliage that we get to enjoy. And the bright part about all of this, I think in the next week, peak will be in our town. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. So hopefully we'll be done with all our chores and we'll be able to take another day off next week before he returns to work. So friends, I hope that you had a beautiful day, that you got to spot some of God's tapestry of art among nature and the trees and the beauty that he provides us. Oh, and the bonus, we came home in one area. We stopped where there was some waterfalls and stuff. There were a slew of ladybugs, and after we got up, they were like flying all off me. So I thought I had them all off. Some hitchhiked on the way home. So I don't know if we have a few new ladybugs in our yard, but I think we got rid of most of them. But if we didn't, a few ladybugs will not hurt us. So enjoy your evening and may God bless you. Hey friends, we're on our way into the mountains today because of the brilliant color that is out here. So we decided to take a break from all that yard work and other stuff that we are trying to accomplish to get out and enjoy God's beautiful, beautiful coloring. His tapestry of color is just gorgeous today. So hopefully I can get some pictures. Hopefully I can get David to smile over there. He doesn't know he's on camera. The poor guy. He's concentrating on driving. I guess that's a good thing. Now we have some beautiful, beautiful reds. This is the part, I think I like the reds the best.